In the first part of June 2010, in a very small town in the heart of Alabama, a church met for a Wednesday night prayer meeting. They continued their discussions inside as a storm grew outside. The storm became a tornado, and the tornado became a reminder to us all. When the storm passed and dark clouds rolled away, the prayer meeting was adjourned. They walked through the front doors, and within 100 yards of the church, they saw this sight. A perfect cross. That same week, my family was there visiting my great-grandmother. That same week, I saw that cross too, as did my family. We were there visiting my great-grandmother, who is a faithful member of this church. To see this with your own eyes brings more than chill bumps. I believe with everything in me that God designed this storm to leave His perfect signature, the cross. I heard different responses to the perfect cross left by the storm. I heard the question and said it myself. Do you think God did that? I heard people say that they were frightened. I can only guess the reason for such fright comes from some type of guilt or shame. After further reflection, my response to either of these is, that is what the devil does best. We see a perfect, real-life scene, including a prayer meeting, a church, and a storm. We see a 100-foot tall tree splintered in such a way that the top third of that tree came to rest on the remaining 2/3 of its trunk. The trees around this particular tree had been cleared out by the storm, yet 20 yards around that clearing the forest had been untouched. To the left of the perfect cross there is another smaller cross. To me, this symbolizes the thief who gave his life to Jesus on Calvary, the day that God saved our lives. The smaller cross symbolizes our life. It takes such a scene for us to ask ourselves, could that be the work of God? It takes this for us to believe that God may have His hand in, quote, our world. Satan sees this and immediately goes to work. Do you remember what I said? I said that we doubt whether God's hand created this masterpiece. Did you not question that? Are you not still questioning that? This was just a storm, right? We have forgotten that God controls everything. We are in a dialogue with the father of doubt. Satan is there to tell us to doubt. Satan is there to tell us to fear. God is here too. Everywhere we look, we just have to change the way we are looking at it. God is a storm in all its wonder. Satan attempts thousands of times every day to each one of us to negate our view of the cross. Satan is telling me right now that this cross was not created by the creator of the universe. I say, who said?